Welcome back, everybody. Today, I'm going to go over the release day prices for Azur Lane Volume 2, which came out for Weiss Schwarz Japan on January 17th, 2025. English, we have no announcement yet, but I definitely do expect it. Why? I tell you all of that inside of this video, all the beautiful Azur Lane Volume 2 cards from Weiss Schwarz revealed. Check that video out if you want information about this set. If you want to see all the beautiful cards played to awesome music, and lastly, know about English. So do check that out. The art is something to see. You really do need to see it. I believe some of it should be in Weiss Schwarz Rose. Over here, this picture is from Gurapan out on X. You can see inside of here is just some beautiful, amazing SPs, SECs, triple rare pluses, whatever rarity that you want to see on here, except for an AGR. Now, on Discord, I was told this actually totally makes sense. If the AGR amount, right, they didn't change the amount of AGRs, then if more product is printed, your chances of pulling this statistically just got a lot worse, and they did not get it this time around. So inside of case, what you're going to see normally three SPs. If you do end up with the SEC plus, it replaces one of the three SPs. Now, over here on this video, you're going to see pricing, and the pricing comes from Gurapan or Grand Panda Canyon. You can also go out anywhere onto the internet like Mercari or other shops or Yute to get other pricing. Just because I use it doesn't mean this is the Bible. It could be lower in other places. Make sure you do that shop around because everybody has a budget and you need to spend it wisely. Now, moving over here, the AGR Yui Ishikawa signing for Enterprise. This is going to be beautiful. It's going to be expensive. How much? Gurpan priced it at $12,864. And I will say they priced it that way. If they didn't actually have it, is that the real price? But I don't know. But it gives us at least a ballpark. Okay. Now, if you take a look here off to the left, you're going to see number 11 pulled. There was someone that put it on Discord, and their friend was the one who got it. So, congratulations, you on number 11. Amazing. Now, taking a look over here, there were people on X, a store, looking to purchase some of these AGRs. And you can see right here 1.6 million yen for REM 10,291. And of course, if they're buying it for that price, what do you think they could sell it at? So, is that enterprise making sense? Maybe you add a couple thousand, maybe subtract a couple thousand. It's all up to you to decide. Over here, we got Rappy 1.2 and Nadeshko 450,000. That makes me sad. I really love that show, and I love that character. Now, over here, what we got are your SEC pluses. This actually goes in order by the top of their rarities. This is your basically your top 10. So here you go. This is gonna be Shinano over here, 1929 and 54 cents. Remember, these are Gurupran pricings, and it could be different if you go out there in the internet. Now over here we got Unicorn 1157.70. Wow. Then we also have Enterprise 1029, and lastly, one of my favorites out of this entire set, Roon 1029.06. So that wraps up all of your SECs. Now, moving over here to the SPs, your top one. This is going to be Implacable, $488.77. Hindenburg, $450.18. Shinano, again, $385.86. New Jersey, of course, people were waiting for this one, $321.54. And lastly, Golden Hind at $257.22. Now we also have other SPs. I did not put them out separately just because they're not the top of the list, but you could see they're still expensive, 39,990 yen. And it just goes down from there, but there's still a lot of them when you think about how many SPs are in this set. And I'm just going through here at this point, even that Rune 16,990. There are other ones, of course, that are way, way, way cheaper, and you could just tell by the art, by the character. You know what? They're not going to be that expensive, but still, I think there are going to be some amazing deals looking at the art if you're just an art collector or if you have characters that aren't as popular. Take a look at this one, this Cheshire. If you've seen me talk about Azur Lane, I love Cheshire from Volume 1, and I do love this one on Volume 2. It's nice because I'll be able to pick this one one up a bit cheaper. But you also have this triple rare plus. This is a unicorn, $38.53. That is the top of the triple rare list. Over here are your other threes, 49.90, 39.90, and 39.90. Remember, if it's sold out, that could possibly mean it's going to go higher or people FOMO'd into it. You take your pick. Over here is your SR. Just take a look at this one. This is Hindenburg, $16.66. I wonder why. I wonder why. And here are some other SRs: Anchorage, New Jersey, and Sirius as well to round it out. Remember, anything below this is lower in cost. Yep, there you go. There you go. You get to see it twice. And I will say one last thing. Your hope, if you're waiting out for English, is this Bushy Road Conference. The hope is it is announced there, but potentially it's not going to be announced. It's a bit too early. It'll probably be at the next one. That's what I truly, truly believe. I don't think it's going to be on this one. I hope so. There's a lot of things that should be announced, but we've seen other times when they do these conferences that they make announcements before and they make announcements after. We'll see what we get around this time. And for the people that stayed around this long, just one last thing. If you care about AGR, the English Weiss Schwarz updated Goddess of Victory Nikkei. And what did they do here? They added which rarities are in here. So remember before I said 150 types of cards and 173 types of parallel? Well, I was hoping that at some point, maybe it would say 174. Maybe it was an accident that got left off, right? Like maybe they added the AGR and the English side got these numbers from before. But you see right here, they didn't have these rarities listed out. And now they do. And there's no AGR sitting on this list. That thing is not changed to 174. Someone came in here and updated it. And unfortunately, if you're looking for the AGR, you're not getting it. I know that's not going to stop people from buying it, but just think about it this way. Okay, let me go all the way back here. Yes, if you don't not, this is literally slides. Okay. When you think about buying stuff, right, like, or investing, opening, the more important part about anything is the EV of the box or the case. So you remove the potential of getting an AGR, right? Like you get rid of that, and now you have just weakened boxes. Will that stop Nikkei from doing good? No. But it's one of those things that it's really nice because we know AGRs at this point basically makes it so that a box isn't dead. I mean, you could say that about the SEC. You could say that about triple rares too, if you really want to. But the AGR was like the ultimate. It's something that was very expensive and sign serial numbers. That makes it still so that it's still alive in that way. I don't know why we ended up with. Wow, there was a bunch of. Okay, there it is. I don't know why we ended up not getting the AGR. I'm hoping it's just limited to Goddess of Victory Nikkei. But if you were a person that the AGR mattered to you, that potentially you buy Japanese in the future. But we don't know, right? Until this thing is released on April 18th, we do not know if this is going to be permanent or they're going to update it at some point. So just because they updated it now doesn't mean that it's not going to be there. It doesn't. But I mean the chances of it not being there is getting greater and greater. Because why wouldn't they have told us already? I think they've already figured it out on the JP side and they're continuing to do it on the JP side. They're even doing it on Rose. So for it not to be on English, it seems like it's clearly not going to happen. We'll see if it happens in the future. But that is everything. If you have any questions or comments, let me know. As always, have fun, be having, don't spend anything outside of your budget. Good luck if you're buying the JP stuff tonight. You're gonna have a battle on your hands. Bye.